Hi everybody, this is Jordan Stidham coming to you directly into your ears. I'm so excited to announce that we have officially passed over 1,000 plays of our podcast. It's something that we were really not expecting to happen in the first season, and we are just so thrilled to be able to share that news with you and to say thank you so much for listening. We're so happy that this little weird thing we made is in your ears and that you're enjoying it. Before we get into this episode, I just want to remind you, in case you haven't already, to please give us a review on the show. Write us a comment. Go to whatever platform that you're listening to us on right now, whether you're on your laptop, your desktop, or your phone, maybe your watch even, and giving us some feedback. It really actually helps the show out because it lets whatever platform you're listening to know that people are engaging with the show, people are liking the show, and that's really what we're looking for here. We also want to hear what you like about the show. Your feedback helps us make this thing, so please don't be shy. Comment, leave a rating, leave a review, and thank you so much for over 1,000 plays. Enjoy this episode.
San Francisco fog drifted through the streets as Norman and David strolled toward the lair. The last week had been relatively calm. He had spent it mostly with David, entertaining his embellished tales of his exploits. The lair sprung up out of the ground as they approached.
So, I tricked the centaur into revealing that her hoof actually did match the murderer's, but I still needed to find the murder weapon. Then I realized that the murder weapon must have been her hoof! Wait, how did you know? Did I tell you this one already?
Yeah, but the case of the centaur killer is one of my favorites.
Huh. Well, what about the case of the...
Guys!
What? Blackfreeze, what are you doing here?
You hit my nose!
I figured it out. I know where the staff of moistening is.
Really? How? Where?
Is it bleeding? It feels like it's bleeding.
I was meeting with a shrimplemat of Emperor Shrimpydimps, the 20th, and they had these cute little drippy staff pins on. So, I did a little digging.
Is a shrimplemat like a laundromat for shrimp?
No, it's a shrimp diplomat. Now, let me get on with the flashback. What's that drippy staff pin, shrimplemat?
This? Oh, it symbolizes the staff of moistening, the symbol of our great Shrimperor's power. He keeps it on his person at all times. It is a dark time in the Shrimp-heir. His Majesty is dying, you see, and the matter of succession remains unresolved. It is a tough thing to puzzle out when you have 137 children.
I am just the person to help.
You guys are missing...
Wow, amazing work, Blackfreeze.
Yes, amazing. Can we go inside so I can fix my broken nose?
Sorry. Better?
Yes. If we can help the Shrimperor with succession...
Then we can ask the Shrimperor to borrow the staff of moistening.
And use it to help Rogelio.
Yeah, help Rogelio.
We're still doing that?
Larry?
Hello, Sir Norman. Good to see you're back. How were the redwoods?
Great, but I'm leaving again, this time for the court of the Shrimperor.
Then you'll need these.
Magic
scuba gear.
Neato!
Whoa!
We're talking at the same time.
I wonder how long this will
go
last.
on.
Oh, well.
The Occult Adventures of Norman P. Blank. Step into the magical world hidden in plain sight, where mystery and danger threaten from every corner. With his brave companion, Detective David Ex Machina, and the Mistress of Magic, Lady Blackfreeze, mild-mannered lawyer Norman P. Blank embarks on a quest for the Staff of Moistening. Tonight's episode, Here Today, Prawn Tomorrow.
Thanks for taking us out on your boat, Blind Dan.
Don't mention it, Stinky! My second love is the sea.
Second?
My first is me, Blind Dan! Self-love, baby!
Norman, we're just above the Shrimperor's palace. Are you ready to dive?
I guess so. I've never done a scuba before.
Done a scuba? What a landlubber!
Don't worry, Norman. These are magical scuba suits. You'll even be able to talk through them. Just pop in the rebreather and...
Alley-oop.
Maybe I just need to...
Get off my ship, Stinky.
Whoa!
Norman took a deep breath from the rebreather and felt his eyes adjust to the dim waters of the bay. He spotted David and Blackfreeze swimming up ahead. As he dove deeper, great towers made of shell rose from the bay floor, teeming with shrimp. Legions of shrimp warriors, armed with fish hooks, swarmed around them.
Halt! Why have you come to the Shrimp Palace of the Shrimperor?
We seek an audience with His Highness. I am Lady Blackfreeze, Princess of the Fae, daughter of Queen Mab, holder of the sacred chalice of Rae.
It is an honor to meet you. You are well known as an honorable friend of the shrimp. My guards will escort you to the Shrimperial Palace. My father is never one to turn away an honorable guest.
The Shrimpton of the Guard led them through the city of shells to a giant clam where sat the most bedazzled shrimp Norman had ever seen. Diamonds encrusted the Shrimperor's antennae. His little feet wore delicate seaweed slippers, and on his head was a crown made from pearl and gold. The Shrimperor held in his hand a 3-pronged cocktail stirrer that somehow looked moister than the water around it. Norman could feel it held incredible power. Beside the Shrimperor swam his shrimp advisor, who wore a fancy hat made from a fishing lure.
Presenting Lady Blackfreeze, Princess of the Fae.
Great Shrimperor, we come in the spirit of friendship.
How can you speak of friendship when your nets and hooks try to catch us? Are they not as I told you, Your Excellency? Only lies and deception bubble from their weird, lippy mouths.
The Emperor Shrimpidimps the 20th will hear what our most exotic and esteemed visitors would say.
We are here on a mission of friendship. I have heard about the looming succession crisis, and I have brought the greatest legal expert in the Bay. In exchange, we ask that you entrust the staff of moistening to our care.
You dare demand the most sacred symbol of our people, the very thing that blessed sentience on Emperor Shrimpidimps the first 6 months ago?
Calm yourself, Shrimpazier.
Your Majesty, would you consider our petition to borrow the staff of moistening for, say, a few weeks?
We could not part with the staff of moistening, especially to some weirdos who show up randomly in our court.
But you have the guarantee of the Fairy Court.
Next!
Right this way, please.
Your Majesty, your kingdom is in the middle of a succession crisis, right?
Yes, 'tis true that unless an heir is determined, this great shrimpire may dissolve into anarchy. Not the fun kind.
Well, as it happens, I'm a lawyer. I could help your court navigate these troubling waters.
A lawyer? Oh, how exotic. And who are you?
I'm Norman P. Blank.
Oh, the one who is old Smoky's heir?
Yes.
Then you are more than qualified for this question of succession. You've already met my heirs, my Shrimpazier here and the Shrimpton. Now to determine the method of selection, Mr. Blank, with your knowledge of shrimp law, or Shrimpor, we're still working on that one. What do you recommend?
In most succession laws, there's a question of primogeniture, or a more elective succession. In this case, do you know who was born first?
They all sort of spawn at the same time.
Why not send them on a quest, Your Shrimperialness?
Oh, a quest? Oh, lovely.
I'm not sure a quest is...
I've always wanted to go on a quest.
A quest it is, then. The one who is worthy of our throne must return to us the long-lost and most sacred artifact, the Holy Conch. Whomever finds this sacred conch will be the next Shrimperor.
My liege, I will take on this quest. It has been an honor serving you, and I will bring much honor to our great empire when you pass.
Yeah, honor and whatever. My lord, I am ill-suited to a quest. My body is so weak. Could I not elect a hero? Or 3 to quest in my stead?
Sure, go for it.
Then I elect Norman P. Blank and his friends. acceptance.
We accept.
Norman, what are you doing?
This might be our only way to get the Staff of Moistening. If we help them get the throne, we might have a hook to get what we want.
Go with our shrimpy blessing. But know if you fail, ancient shrimp law demands your shrimp execution. Have shrimp fun, Shrimperor.
Shrimp executed? I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know.
We've faced down death before. Besides, I'm an expert on quests. The first step of any quest is to figure out where to go. What we need is an ally.
Why, you have an ally in me, my champion.
Oh, you're so sneaky.
Yes, I maxed out my dexterity. Now, the location of the Holy Conch is unknown to all but the most seasoned adventurers. Seek out the green shrimp. He makes his home in the seagrass forest.
Thank you, Shrimperor.
My pleasure, my champions. Be shrimp careful when you seek the green shrimp. Few shrimp return from his shrimp domain.
The great undulating blades of seaweed of the seagrass forest stretched before our heroes. Norman imagined all sorts of sharp-toothed, evil-eyed, and generally unpleasant monsters within its gently wafting kelp.
Maybe we should go back and ask the Shrimperor if he'll just give us the staff.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure, Norman?
Norman's very sensible to be cautious. These forests are full of dangerous fish, and worse, insurance snailsmen.
Insurance snailsmen?
Don't worry, they're just made up, like unicorns. This is just like the forests back home, only wetter. Follow me!
It's so dark.
I can't see a thing. The light barely gets through the seagrass.
This is so cool. It's just like in that one dime novel. In it, Jack Dangerfoot fights a giant shark and almost dies after getting bit by
David, can we not talk about sharks in a kelp forest? Something just touched my leg.
Oh, it's just whoa!
David, I don't think this is seagrass.
Giant tentacles. It's just like the killer in kelp.
My arms are pinned. I can't cast spells.
A giant red octopus burst from the kelp. Atop it rode a shrimp in green armor, 2 swords at its hips. It lifted its helmet, and Norman saw it had the shrimp equivalent of a large bushy beard.
Steady, Octos. Why do you trespass in the green shrimp's forest?
Ho there, mighty green shrimp. I am David, son of Reginald of the House Flower Song. These are my servants, Norman and Blackfreeze.
Servants?
Just roll with it.
I have heard tales of the House Flower Song. Thou looks nothing like how they were described, not nearly hairy enough.
Hey, I have a mustache.
Ha!
I am adopted, but I have the Flower Song might and bravery. Have your octopus release us, for we have come to parley.
Down, Octos. What words wouldst thou have with me, O David of Flower Song?
We have been given a quest by the great Shrimperor himself to find and retrieve the Holy Conch.
A true quest. I will help thee.
See, I got this.
But first thou must prove thy warrior's heart in combat.
Wait, combat?
Take up thy sword!
I don't really have a sword.
I see. You can use one of mine. Here, catch.
Be careful, David.
We believe in you.
He's gonna die, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
If thou canst strike a single blow on my shrimpy shell, I shall grant thee the location of the Holy Conch. Have at thee. You fight with skill.
Ha ha! This is just like Island of the Immortal Horsewomen when Jack... Oh.
I see thou knowst how to parry, but I have been fighting with only a portion of my power. Prepare to face...
Ha ha! Gotcha!
I really need to stop holding back while fighting.
I didn't realize a quest would be so dangerous.
Danger is my middle name, sweetheart.
I thought it was lavender.
I shall honor my promise. Thou must travel to the Temple of Saint Shrimpella.
Yeah, that sounds cool, but we're kind of on a time crunch here.
Oh, well then just head to the Reef of Mystery and parley with the Maiden of Coral. Should she grant thee her boon, thy path will be revealed. Thou couldst be done by lunchies.
Great! Let's head out.
Farewell, David of Flower Song, and servants. May the great shrimp smile upon you.
Bye, green shrimp.
Coming here was a terrible idea. I just feel useless. There's no rules to follow.
The great shrimp.
Between David's, enthusiasm and my breadth of knowledge, we can handle anything this quest might throw at us.
Come on, babe. Let your little bunny buns take care of you.
Bunny buns?
Don't ask.
From the people who brought you transparent refrigerators and unseeable ovens comes a new kitchen essential, Invisiknife. Make chopping easy with the sharpest and least visible knife on the market.
What's the point of chopping with safe, visible knives? As a sous chef, I get bored doing the same thing over and over. With Invisiknife, I never get bored. Ow! Merci, Invisiknife.
Get yours today!
As a medic, I look forward to treating more than bumps and bruises. Now with Invisiknife, I know my shift will always be filled with cuts and contusions. Thanks, Invisiknife.
Thanks, Invisiknife.
Thanks, Invisiknife.
Thanks, Invisiknife.
Thanks, Invisiknife.
Thanks, Invisiknife. Thanks, Invisiknife.
Thanks, Invisiknife.
Invisiknife, the only invisible knife.
Greetings, hello, and ahoy! I'm Dr. Schmangle, back with another powerful invention. Horse soda! I know what you're thinking. A soda made from horse? Awful.
That sounds disgusting, boss.
Quiet, Morbo. Well, consider yourselves deceived. It is a soda for horses.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't ask your opinion. Relieve your horse's existential dread of unending labor under domestication with just a single 34-ounce bottle of Dr. Schmangle's horse soda. Take it from Morbo. It's great.
It's, a little grainy.
Quiet, Morbo. Remember, Dr. Schmangle's horse soda. It's great.
Now you can have your own Elder God adventures with Horrors Beyond the Darkness action figures. We have all your favorites. Tvorgith, Eye of Madness.
Behold, my master of time and space! Roar!
Snignoltha, the Lord of Decay.
Embalm me in entropy.
And Cthulhu.
From the sea, our Lord will rise.
Horrors Beyond the Darkness action figures. Remember, indoctrination begins young.
Hello, dear listeners. I'm Kevin Rae, a human and the voice of Norman. Thank you so much for listening to our show. If you haven't already, please subscribe and leave a rating or review. We also have a human Patreon. For just $5 human every human month, you can get exclusive access to special lore episodes, behind-the-scene interviews, and much more. Just go to patreon.com/NormanPBlank. That's patreon.com/NormanPBlank. But the best way you can support us is by telling your friends and enemies and frenemies, human or otherwise. Help spread the word of the occult adventures of Norman P. Blank. And now, on with the show.
Our heroes arrived at the Reef of Mystery. Vibrant, glowing coral spiraled together to make a great tower. At its base was a gate made from driftwood and bits of garbage. A bell pole made from a fishing line drifted beside it.
I guess we just ring? Whoa! Goodness gracious, what is that ugly thing?
A sea troll!
Ugly? How dare you! I'll have you know I've won Miss Troll Universe 3 years in a row.
Are you the Maiden of Coral?
Yeah, I'm Triffany. Someone tell me why I woke up in the middle of my beauty rest.
We're on an epic quest. My companions and I are.
Great. You're making me work on my day off. Come on in. Don't you like my home?
It's, lovely, Triffany.
I like you, Fairy. You've got a good brain in you, and a delicious body.
Oh my god, thank you.
I can't wait to gnaw the flesh from your bones when you fail to gain my boon.
Wait, what?
It is my duty to test those who wish to know the way to the holy conch. And if they fail, I get to eat them. My telenovela!
Vile beast! I demand you reveal the location of the holy conch.
What is it, Insult Triffany Day?
Monster, where is the Maiden of Coral?
I am the Maiden of the Coral!
But the maiden is supposed to be beautiful.
I'd take it if it was offered.
David!
What?
All right, so here's what you gotta do to get my boon. Help me with my crossword puzzle!
Crossword puzzle?
Crosswords? I love crosswords.
Oh my god, I knew we were sisters! Okay, so I'm stuck on this one. The clue is a holy baked good. It's 5 letters, and so far I have an A in the second slot.
Candy.
Balby.
What's a balby?
I don't know, I just want to feel included.
Holy baked good. A in the second slot. Aha! I know what it is. Bagel.
It is! Congratulations! You have passed my test and gained my boon. Now all you have to do to get to the whatever conch thingy is to step into the vortex of despair.
You have fought a good fight, my friends. The Shrimperor will likely bankrupt the Empire with his scheming, but at least I'll have my honor.
Well, what if you came with me?
I am honored. The Shrimperor!
I hire you all to do this stupid quest for me, and you play fair? Gross! I'll just have to do it myself. Eat bubbles, landwalkers!
He's headed for the portal!
Without my boon, he's doomed himself to a fate worse than any you could imagine.
Hell.
Worse. Shock Jock Radio.
And we're back with Barf Bag and the Shrimp.
What is this? I demand you give me the conch!
Uh-oh, folks. Looks like one went in without the boon.
Busted.
No!
Oh my stars.
That's disgusting, but I'd listen to it.
I'm learning so much about you today.
I shall stay here and guard my beautiful maiden. She may be ugly on the outside, but she is more beautiful than a pearl on the inside.
You're so sweet.
Well, here goes nothing. I'll be right back, guys. You won't even miss me.
Just get going!
The void of despair was very much as Norman imagined. He was in the center of a great whirlpool, on a black rock that was slick with seawater. Apart from the churning waters, he was alone.
Hello? Anyone? I'm here for the holy conch.
Greetings, traveler. I am the Holy Conch.
Hi, I'm Norman.
Hello, Norman. Thou hast proven thyself to the maiden, and did some other things that I'm sure are equally impressive.
Thanks.
Thou art the guardian of the Goblet of Dargon, art thou not?
Yeah, how did you know that?
I'm on a listserv of magic items. We have a whole email thread dedicated to you. You really ought to eat more fiber.
What?
Now comes the moment of reckoning. Why dost thou desire me? Fame? Power? As a collectible?
I've come to take you to the Shrimperor in exchange for the Staff of Moistening.
Yuck, that staff is weird. I'm so sorry, but I cannot allow that. Thy motivations are selfish. Thou desirest me only for my trade-in value.
But I need the Staff of Moistening in order to help a friend get his sister back from some interdimensional being.
We all have sisters lost to interdimensional beings. It's tough all over.
For Conch, who's going on about other people's selfishness, you're pretty selfish yourself.
Thou couldst even say, I'm pretty shellfish. Do you get it? Oh, I've been saving that one up for a while. Still, no deal.
Well, fine. But before I go, you should be aware that my client, the Shrimperor, would suffer a dramatic loss due to your negligence. In fact, he would have grounds to sue for damages if his empire collapsed because you withheld yourself.
You're just making that up.
Am I?
All right, I get it. I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Norman had been teleported back to the Shrimperor's throne room. David, Blackfreeze, Triffany, and the Shrimpton floated beside him.
Oh, the landwalkers, welcome. How is your quest?
Successful, your Shrimperialness. Here is the holy conch.
Hi.
By retrieving this, you have proven you are great warriors, astute scholars, pure of heart, and maybe just a little shrimpy after all. But where is the shrimper's? Well...
The vortex of despair!
So this is a little bungled then. Who will succeed me now?
The Shrimpton has proven himself as an honorable shrimp. Surely he should succeed you.
I am honored by your words.
My ancient shrimp lord, you are now Shrimperor, apparently.
About the staff.
What? Oh yes, in honor of your service, I grant thee the title of staff holder of the staff of moistening. Go, may Shrimp Christ keep you from becoming a shrimp cocktail.
Good job, Norman.
I always knew you could quest.
Thanks, guys. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, absolutely.
You got that right.
You know what I'm hankering for? Seafood.
Shrimp Trevor?
Join us next time for the thrilling conclusion of Season 1 of The Occult Adventures of Norman P. Blank.
Now I have unlimited power. Bow to your master.
Until next time!
The Occult Adventures of Norman P. Blank is brought to you by the vocal stylings of Anna Brown, Art Brown, Brandon Brooks, Cameron Rose, Courtney Reece, Dezaré Foster, Dylan Bellardinelli, Jordan Stidham, Kevin Victor Rae, and Will Mercer. This has been a Laughing Skull audio production.